All right, so I'm here to make a video real quick, and I'm looking for some answers to my questions or comments. Of course, as I expect on every other video that I posted and shared, even in addition to the quotes that I put on Instagram and here on Facebook, there on Facebook, not here on Facebook. All right, so I won't lie, and I'm feeling a little heavy behind the eyes, and still, as you can see, a little bit of the darkness, a little bit of the darkness, but I still continue to move forward. Um, of course, as I've said, good intentions. I know a lot of people may be wondering, why he's not doing enduring a longer fast, why he's not working out. I will have to say that as much as I have faith, I'm putting things to the test continuously. I contend a couple of narratives, and I contend what's written in scripture because, as I've shared before, what we commonly have is just recitation of scripture without knowing in depthly what it really means and what we can actually associate it with. And I believe that in reciting scripture, we should also be, particularly my African family, we should know what music to play or what sounds to be listening at the same time, which is why I admire when people get together in groups and they humming, and some people like the Buddhas use the bell or the singing bowls. When we learn to incorporate these things, it will strengthen, it will heighten, it will amplify our prayers, our affirmations, X, Y, and Z. Right now, I will say this: yes, there is most definitely level and degrees of warfare out here, and that all is because, brothers and sisters, I tell you why. That's mainly because we're going up against the opposite of the Holy Creator, meaning that uh, there's a source out there, right? Don't be reminded too, as we follow along here, that there's a dualistic nature in life. You have up and down, black, white, left, right, um, man, woman. Okay, and the concept to me is how I'm seeing this thing is that I always, and I shared this before, always put my mind in the beginning of time or the beginning of all things and how things must have been played out or commanded at thus and so. So if there's a benevolent God, then there's a opposite to a benevolent God, which is a destructive. You have generation, you have degeneration, right? Okay, similar to me, similar to me sharing once. Oh, I can incorporate this right now with the Avatar animation, the Legend of Korra, the Book of Spirits, where she is asked to open and close portals. There were two portals. Okay, so let's just say the first man and woman was created, not made, created by the Creator, was given commandments, law, statutes, and commandments. And so, when God is talking to you, you this could be broken down in so many ways. Initially, you just don't hear a voice come out the sky, and of course, with this English tongue was not the first tongue uh, given on, or such a dialect was used and utilized, right? You can tell that by looking at ancient Egypt, which is actually a Greek name for ancient Kemet, which it was before the name Egypt came into play. So, what you had hieroglyphics, which is what representative of nature. And so many things has come from out of that. So, law, statutes, and commandments were put in place And I believe that the first man and woman was being tested as we all being tested. Our deeds are being watched, our acts of goodness, our commissions and omissions to law. So you have a good and you have bad. If you don't do, matter of fact, whatever you indulge in, you will entertain, and what will be of that nature. Do you hear what I'm saying? In other words, if you're entertaining the dark side, you're gonna draw that in. Consider like a an outside source, right? And the more you do of that nature, you draw it in. You draw it within you, which also means since we're here on this third dimensional plane, we're here on Earth, we pull it into the Earth, which is why we carry such an aura or a way about us where some people, especially now the elders, can see what's upon us. So, brothers and sisters, when we talk about this balance, just don't say it to sound cool and want to uh, make it seem as if, okay, yeah, everybody else using it, go ahead, I'm gonna use it too. Let it just be just that. Well, not to say we gotta edify one another for so long, but we could try to keep things concise, be bold, be straight to the point, and whatever time we invest or that's invested within that moment, let it be of great substance or good substance up and down the line. It's just that sadly, as I could being reminded of myself right now when I was younger, I didn't have the consciousness to know and to decipher, to distinguish, to discern. So some people ought to be excused. But within being excused, we already know we have no obligations to talk to anybody, to be around them. But this is all an exercise. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters, we got to get down to law. We got to get egos out the way. We got to get egos in check. As much as we got to get them out the way, we have to readjust our pride, which will readjust goals, dreams, X, Y, and Z. Man, this is serious. You know what I mean? And we will begin to see that it's going to hurt for a lot of people because you're going to reminisce on a lot. And commonly, what what comes into play is that you're going to be like, oh my God, so much time was wasted. We're going to become reminiscent. That's just the way it is when light shines. So it's going to get like that. And this is why, as much as the education may be needed and is needed in the slums, I will have to say this with all due respect. Not even quite say, not even respect, because there's so much filth and dirt down there that we had a lot of people that try to come and talk to those, but the prevalence and the heaviness, the weightiness of ignorance and so many underdeveloped people. You have illiteracy. You have, first of all, where there's poverty, there's crime, diseases. These are things that we can list on paper, which you can see. It will just keep you engulfed. It will keep you just in a grimlock. That's why it's considered a trap. But who's willing to get together to do what we got to do on a day-to-day basis? Matter of fact, day and night, to bring about a change. That's one of the toughest fights. Why? Because the devil it is easier to reign in hell than it is to reign in heaven, per se. Why? Because you get with that beast, ready to give you whatever kind of pleasures you want. Y'all already know that goddamn saying, do with thou will and all that. Well, let me tell y'all something. For all this do with thou will and all that, what do the black people got in 2025? I don't, it's like we don't got a lot of people really asking serious, pertinent questions. We just happy that we got a job and we could pay bills. and go out, get your dirt bike, get your car, get your shoes. Still want to talk about whoever. That's pathetic. Now, here in America, I'm going to say this before I close. I see how the Jewish people are agitators, the European people are agitators. They got their ones who are selectively chosen to do the agitation, the agitating, the testing, whatever, whatever, because of the so-called founded uh, and subjected laws of the land. Well, let me tell y'all this: there is a change in time because I don't deal with racism and hate. I don't even have the power to deal with racism or the time. Follow me. So I say to myself, as I heard Farrakhan say before, that you got to kneel. There's a video where he talks about the crucifixion, and he was associating the plight of man with the crucifixion. He was tying it in. He made a great point. If you can find that on YouTube, go ahead and do it. He said you had to kneel. In a part of the video, he said you had to kneel down in front of the white man to get like blessed or forged. You understand? And I guess, like I said, that's due to what? The founding fathers of the so-called land that's here. But we already know that no one's illegal in stolen land. Who said we have to do that with them? We in a new age. And for those that did it, they have to be excused, forgiven. Where's the level of compassion that's exchanged? Because a lot of people that came before us, they back was against the war for whatever reason. Fear tactics is still in play. Fear mongering is still in play. Deceiving and derailing people is still at play. So, as much as my Jewish brothers or my European may want me to be getting up with them or whatever, or see me to earn this way to be amongst them, I got no problem with that. But you ain't gonna swear me in. That gotta be done by that what you see here. Because we gotta take it back like that, brothers and sisters primarily. It's not asking them to do it for us. No dictatorship that come by them should be having us going forth towards our own to get the right prayers out, whatever kind of induction and ritualistic practices. It cannot be done through them. Do they come to us for that? No, they don't. What they come to us for? To come work for them? Have babies with us or have our babies? Meaning have babies with our fucking woman or get a man, put a seed in them. Do you hear what I'm saying? So trust me when I tell you, we gotta get back to our own. And it's not like it's not established out there, but there's something going on. There's some hidden relationships out here. For whatever reasons, I give the benefit of the doubt that is definitely you gotta have some good in it. But god damn it, we know that I know, as I'm gonna share with you, the so-called devil and da 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 is a state of mind, which is also, if it's a state of mind, meaning that someone could be of that nature by giving them time and watch what they do and see what their actions is, their commissions. Okay, which everything will be revealed, all in due time. Okay, we already got established, established laws out here. But as a collective, my African brothers and sisters, I don't see where we are exalted. I don't see where we're winning, yet we have the capacity for it. And I don't think it's just a matter of exercise and that. Yo, there's a lot of pity going on out there. There's a lot of pride issues and ego, but a lot of people are scared to talk the truth, to empty they goddamn closets, and they're gonna continue to slow this thing up. I don't think y'all getting the picture. I talk to myself here with y'all. and also to be reminded. There were many things that I missed, and then since I missed it, I know a lot of y'all missed it too. But we are still here. It's hard to make the adjustments because yes, we it's like when you're bred into the ghetto and you have these ways about you that's just commonly developed and you're being molded and conditioned by your environmental factors. Hey man, that's kind of hard to let go. This is chronic conditions. So time, leniency, it's granted. Time and chance to happen to them all. Ain't that what the book says? So, you know, it's heavy, man. It's heavy. It's heavy. Sad thing about it is like we can't even be honest, and we keep playing these games, and we ain't getting down to what needs. You know what? Some people be like, "Oh, yo, well, where you do it?" Well, goddamn, when I said let me look for a comment, I don't even get that. What the hell you want me to do? I asked for comments. I asked for answers to my questions. I don't even get that. I don't even get that, but y'all want me to do more. I don't even get that little ounce of cooperation. So, come on, man. Come on, man. So, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of y'all, for whatever reasons, you know what? If I could just put it plainly, we got what we got. And for those who make it out and make new covens, establish new covens, and uh, get granted reclamation and repatriation, salute onto you. It's going to require breaking away from families, which is the toughest part. If they don't want to come along. So blood now. What happened is, since it already happened by whatever induction and oath that was made that ostracized some people from their own family, it is what it is. It's not a hate thing or because that happened, go ahead and kill him or kill her. No, 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 no. And that's another too. There's a lot of misconceptions out there with you sacrifice your life, this and that. Everybody think that this is why I contend the Bible. Because I'm like, we got the power to change these narratives and these notions, man. That should be done, given on to death. Yeah, death of what? When you pull a fruit from a tree, leaves from a tree, that's a form of death. It's a wage. We have wages of sin, wages of death. A wage that you make at the job or your career, within your career, a particular wage. Do you follow? So we need to get out that mindset of death, 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 death. That's y'all goddamn problem. So look, man, uh, we'll continue to be here for as long as I can be, and I'm gonna continue to do my work. And I'll wait for my brothers and sisters to come on to me, reach out, and what's gonna be required. I hear a lot of brothers talking about, you know what I'm saying, yo, you're gonna be tested, heavy as a crown, heavy as a crown. Well, let me tell you what's going on with that too. As true as that sounds, because the devil, first of all, you can't tell a lie on a lie. In order to deceive or tell a lie, you got to know the truth thereof first to keep people away from that. Do you hear me? So when they talk about all these so-called games, it's already constructed to wear a person out. The book says that they shall wear out the faith and patience of who? Come on, man. Come on, man. Because we ain't get there yet. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. I know a lot of y'all over there on that side doing what y'all do. As different as it is over there, it's damn sure different over here. Trust me when I tell you. Not in a bad way either. It's just, it is what it is. And we're going to continue to make up what's gonna happen is, as I've already been witness to, we're gonna continue to come up with concepts, statements, narratives to have serve as an excuse. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna serve to be an excuse for continual indulgences. I bear witness to the devil, and I see the craftiness, and I see the abuse and usage of those who are not as consciously uh, intelligent. I see it. It hurts. It's very, extremely frustrating. And for what's coming, in addition to what's already here now, I just wish a lot of people can see. No matter how I can try to put it, it's like we still have a lot of fear in the hearts of people. So it's going to continue to like it's going to hold you back, you know. So I man, I see it, I see it, I see it. As much as I may have whatever trust issues with people because of the prevalence of wickedness, and I see how people deal with that dark side so much, and they feel like they're so obligated to it. Is you know that makes me really look at myself. Like, since I abstain from such doings like other people, it makes me it begs the question. Although y'all may be getting money on that side and da 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 da. Well, I guess I would have to say, look, man, the ends will always justify the means thereof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I'm free forming, by the way, too. Yeah, going on the next level now. You know what I'm saying? So I had the locks before. I had braids. You know what I'm saying? I had waves. I had the C's. I had the afro. The way these are coming in, I'm loving it. So yeah, my new crown, man. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on, and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I hold back a lot from putting some like hands on people too. Because what does that serve for? I think when it's called for, it'll happen. But it's sad to see that so many people are willing to like go all out just to elicit that because of their own state of being, and that's not mature. Because if it was like that, if I start to act out, it can get real ugly. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they I could see where they want me to come down on that side, and that's a damn shame. But they also got those that's like, yo, nah, chill, don't get involved with that, brother. So everything is gonna be what it's gonna be. And the ends always justify the means thereof, man. So I have no doubt. It's just a matter of time. Patience is definitely key. This is not just a matter of who got the biggest pectoralis major or who worked now. I mean, that's all accounted for and given respect for. But trust me, it's much more than that. Y'all ever take a look at some a woman in particular too, especially on the Jewish side? You be seeing their sizes, man? They don't work. They don't look. Their show don't work out. And I'm talking about those of the that be wearing they particular garbs and they threads. You understand? Old fashioned looking clothes. Like, take a good look at them. You think they work out like that? But they got what they got. The hell you telling me? It's a wicked ass game being played out here. A lot of shit is about to change. The more we get people to tighten up, and start regulating, man. You don't gotta be all smiley with people. You ain't here for that BS, man. And a lot of these guys be looking for attention like women. That's what they do. And they want that energy. Like little bitchs, man. Faggots. I'm about that bullshit, man. Well, that's it for now. We'll continue on. Ain't no fear over here. Shouldn't be no fear in your heart. This is no hate speech or hate rhetoric. Damn it. It's a continual expression. All this so-called kumbaya talk, all this shit that we had going on throughout the years, and damn it, if y'all can't see how we being played in New York with these so-called oligarchs and powerful people that could make serious moves, take a look at your city, take a look at your borough, district councils, governors, and senators, where there's plenty roadways that need fixing, sidewalks that need fixing, around your house needs schools and parks need not even just fixing but cleaning. Goddamn, which is a two-way street. Who contribute to the filth? The negligence of the park attendants, or those who come in and just throw things on the floor? Both. So where you think all this money, this pocketing of money is going? Where we got a Department of Conservation, Department of this, that, and the third, all these fucking departments in New York City, and it's still dirty and filthy as hell. Y'all can't see how we being played? New York is not the only goddamn place. So with all these so-called people that's in office, they down with the get down. And goddamn it, if anybody out there trying to paint me as a sellout, middle finger to your ass. Because the real sellouts, I don't got that power position like that and influence or whatever. But goddamn it, the people that you got up early for, hustle and bustle for to go vote for, don't knock on their goddamn doors before you try to put a word on me and somebody else. Damn it. Take that as, and don't take it personally. It's spiritual. Because you should be fired up just as much as I am. But it is what it is. Watch a lot of y'all punk out. Peace.